That's my fault.
Hello,
That's
hello,
terrible.
You're good.
I was fine with ignoring it.
Well, if you liked that sound, then hopefully you like the rest of this podcast. Welcome to No Dumb Idea, a podcast hosted by
GymleaderNate, as everybody knows, the first and foremost host.
You didn't want to introduce yourself first?
Yeah.
No, I'm hosting this one.
But then what if people think that you're Gym Leader Nate because Nate said Gym Leader Nate? And now when I say Gibbledang...
I think everybody knows me as the leader and progenitor of this podcast.
That's true.
So obviously, I'm
Number one.
instantly recognizable. So other than me, we have...
Gibbledang. I almost said Gym Leader Nate.
And I am also Gym Leader Nate. No, this is Dala, and if this is your first episode of No Dumb Idea, we want to welcome you. And if this is your 26th episode, we want to say you're from the future, because this is actually our 25th episode of No Dumb Idea. Yeah, we're at 25, boys.
Someone's looking back on it fondly.
Ooh, yeah, nice. Before we do that, though, why don't we stay in the present and talk about our week first before we delve into...
Well, that's the past.
Yeah, what you been up to? It's what's... Yeah, fair.
Talk about what's happening to you right now.
Yeah, right now. What are you guys doing right now?
Reporting a podcast, sir.
Reporting?
Yeah. I said a lot of things wrong in that sentence. It's been good, you know. We just made it through the new year. Just a lot of celebrating with friends, a lot of working. You know, I always say that I work in customer service, and you know, just got through Christmas and New Year's, and that shit fucking sucked. But I made a lot hell yeah. I made a lot of progress on that Godzilla figure. I managed to finish all of the sculpting, and then I made a mold. I managed to make molds of the individual parts of that figure. And yeah, last night I attempted to make my first copy of it, and it didn't really come out as expected, but you know, I'm not going to give up. Going to try for round 2 after we record this, and see if I can make a nice resin copy of my Godzilla figure.
All part of the process.
Oh yeah. But other than that, just like holiday celebrating, you know, it's the holiday. We just finished the holiday season.
We're done. No more.
Jeez, please.
Yeah, never again, please.
I was gonna ask, how long roughly would you say it took to do the whole, the resin components, like sculpting it, or not sculpting, but doing the negative and
actually making a mold?
Yeah, like making the mold part. How long does that take? Because I know the mini-mate can take a while depending on how intricate it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, the mini-mate took I want to say a week with hours spread throughout the day. But the mold was super quick, actually. I had all these plastic containers that I put the parts in so that they could, that would encase it. And I want to say the prep and mixing everything was about and pouring everything was about 2 hours in total. And then I took a 4-hour nap, and when I woke up, the mold was done.
Ooh.
4 or 5 hours.
The nap is crucial.
Yeah.
It's part of the process.
That's the one part you it says on the box.
Part of the waiting process.
You know how a watched pot won't boil? A watched mold won't set, so you have to go to sleep and make sure it can set without you.
The least amount of that's
a non-napped.
Yeah, it's
mold.
the complete opposite end of watching. You know what I mean? Being completely unconscious.
Being unconscious.
Obviously, it doesn't have to be a nap. It could be sleeping any other way or unconscious any other way. But it's,
you
optimal.
can knock yourself out.
Way.
What about you, Nate?
You prefer a nice bonk on the head? For me, it's been an okay week. Same thing, busy with the holidays. Now done, and trying to recuperate as much as I can. And, nothing crazy going on. Just, just chilling.
That's yeah.
A lot of like holiday resting, watching movies time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
True. It's like recuperating from being social.
Mm-hmm. And just from the year.
Yeah. True. I was going to say from part of my week, but also part of all of our weeks, is we actually did a little New Year's get together, which was fun.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was. Played board games.
Board games. I was going to say the best part, though, is we were trying to figure out what movie to put on to time with midnight. And some of the best contenders was, like, I think, Gibbledang, you had one. It was, like, Jar Jar Binks. Like, what was it on Phantom Menace?
Well, to be
When
fair...
he gets farted on?
Yeah, to be fair, I did read that on Reddit, that if he started at, like, 10:19 or whatever, at midnight, the weird hairless alien turns around and farts on Jar Jar. I thought that was pretty funny, because last year we watched, what was it? A New Hope, and the Death Star fucking boomed up on midnight, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But yeah, then I thought of Hunger Games, if there was anything, for the Hunger Games that could happen at midnight, but then I've never seen that movie, so I didn't want to watch it, so I kind of brushed past that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us would have been, unless it was District 10, then we would have been like, yes.
True.
But
what we went with was Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
And we went with the man exploding and popping like a balloon.
Dude, inflating.
For hitting midnight.
yes. Shit was sick. It's a good movie, a solid movie. The main reason I wanted to bring it up, though, too, is I wanted to, I don't know if listeners have any ideas, too, of, like, for next year, maybe send your suggestions our way, because I'm curious. Like, I mean, you could think of any movie and then try to figure out what's the pop-off moment, but there's, like, I feel...
But what are the
like
right ones? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you could do that for anything. Yeah.
It's like, I feel like there's a quintessential perfect few that you could probably find where it's like there's the greatest explosion or some type of awesome thing right at midnight.
Oppenheimer.
Shit, we should do it. Oh, actually, that might not be a bad one. Like when he drops the bomb.
Well, hey, the -1 having it.
I was gonna say actually
explosion.
I was about to just say too.
By the time, maybe for New Year's. So by the time, because it'll be out on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever.
Yeah. So next year we'll be able to do it.
So next year, listeners,
definitely,
we're gonna watch
Remind us.
We're gonna have 5 TVs going on at once, each with a different movie.
Yeah. One's like a rom-com. One's like a Godzilla.
Oh, I thought it was going to be all people blowing up at the same time.
Well, I was thinking it could be like Godzilla, Oppenheimer, fucking other World War II.
I'm sure there's a rom-com with some explosions.
Have a New Hope as well.
Ooh.
Lord of the Rings, one of those. It's probably like some explosion.
Ooh, it could be the light shining from the east when Gandalf arrives.
But no, I was going to say, outside of that, it's been pretty chill too. I mean, kind of just reading. I'm trying. It's funny after our talk of last week about naughty and nice. I just have been thinking. I was like, I think this year I want to try to play some more video games and like beat them, complete them, because I think that's one thing I didn't do much of last year. Honestly,
same.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know. Get it right now. I got back into Spider-Man 2. Never finished it yet, so I'm like, all right, let's see. It's fun, but it's just I don't know. It's just not drawing me in like the first one.
Yeah. Common thing I keep hearing.
I feel like this year has been a lot of repetitive games for me. A lot of like games that are like matches where you just play it over and over. So like Magic, Auto Battler, like
Pokemon,
stuff like that. Pokemon, Baldur's Gate for me, honestly, because I keep starting over and over again. But it just feels like it's been a year of playing things that are. I played a lot of Apex this year, like Rocket League. A lot of things that are the same thing over and over.
Yeah. My goal this year is to beat Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, just to find a way to beat it.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah, basically, based on that, you just have to, like... I mean, the only thing stopping you, really, is you need a PS5, right? Or a better computer, essentially.
Either PS5.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to... I am thinking of a Steam Deck, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd really... Could be cool.
I was thinking about that for, like... if I ever fly again, I think a Steam Deck would be a great one to take.
Yeah, it really depends on how mobile you are.
That's it. Yeah, because I barely play my Switch on like undocked, honestly. So that's why I'm like, it'd be kind of cool for a plane ride to have like. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably just play Baba Is You.
Or how...
God, what a great game.
How not mobile I am, because I could just stay in bed all day and play that.
True. If you have it right against your face.
Because I used to...
How depressed I am.
Oh, yeah.
It is a lot heavier than a Switch, though.
Oh, yeah. Get my weights in, keep my arms strong while I'm in bed.
You can just, push it up off your face over and over again. Do some lifts.
Yeah. It's 3D. It's 3D. It's coming
This
at me.
is good for me.
That's how that works. Yeah. But, yeah, no. So outside of that, that's just been my week. So, gentlemen, I thought while we're looking at the past, why don't we also... You know, I thought it'd be kind of fun. It's our 25th episode, kind of like a little bit of a celebration to kind of do kind of like a best of and like highlight some of our favorite moments from, previous episodes.
Absolutely.
You know, I can start it off. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the Japokerdemon, which is our, titular Jeopardy Pokemon game show. We're going to jump into the middle of it, or towards the beginning actually, but in the middle of the show. This is one of the segments we did called Stop Your Poke Crying, where our contestants, y'all remember, where they had to guess which Pokemon based off the Poke Cry.
Yeah, this one was ridiculous.
Yeah. That was hard.
I think I remember I won.
I think so.
Well, let's jump to that right now. Hey, and welcome back from that commercial break. Man, Gibbledang, you got a 10-point lead. I know it's early on, but goddamn, let's keep that.
Crushed still.
That's true.
You're smoking. Yeah. Let's check in with our contestants. How you feeling? Let's start with GymleaderNate. How you feeling? So far?
Honestly, I feel like I'm out of my depth. I really feel lost at these questions. Been whiffing a lot, and yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, let's see. All right. And then let's check in with Gibbledang. How you feeling? Again, you have a 10-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you can maybe cruise as long as you just kind of keep up that gap. How you feeling?
Feeling great. I am the Pokemon master. Ash Ketchum was based on me. At least from seasons 2 to forward. They had the first characterization of him. And then I came into existence, and they're like, whoa, this guy, whoa. And that's why you notice that
Oof, yeah.
Season 2 of Pokemon Forward is a little bit more of a different kind of character. So that's how I'm doing.
The Pokemuse. Nice. All right, gentlemen, so this is Stop Your Poke Crying. We will start off, GymleaderNate, you won the coin flip.
The easiest one of these games, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. GymleaderNate, you won the coin flip, so you get to choose the generation. I will play a Pokemon's cry, and then contestants poke in and take their guess, and whoever gets it right gets control of the board and gets to choose the next generation.
Absolutely.
So how would you like to proceed, GymleaderNate? You get.
Let's go. Let's go third gen.
Third gen it is. All right. Pokemon number 1, and I can repeat it if you need.
I didn't hear shit.
Oh, no?
I think this was the issue last time when we did the music episode.
Music one? Well, I can add here. Let me see. Does this work better?
No.
I didn't hear anything.
Damn, fuck.
I heard nothing.
Wait, let me try this. Let me try one more. Better?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. It's crazy. Are you actually playing something, or are you fucking with me?
Yeah. No,
I can't hear it either.
God damn it. Okay. That's so funny because we never got to this one in the Pokemon one.
That should be the clip.
That
should be the clip.
Yeah. Wow, damn. That was weird that we that part was in there.
I still managed to lose that episode, I think.
Yeah, dude. That's so weird.
Yeah. I think that's I want to say after that failure I had, that's when they decided to reboot the Pokemon anime. And now it's about
they cut Ash out.
Yeah, it's about a little girl that resembles GymleaderNate a little
True.
bit more, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even in the looks.
Oh well, you know.
They say I have the bone structure of a budding lass.
A budding lass.
Budding lass. You heard it here first, folks.
I was trying to think of the most old weird way to say it. I went too far.
Okay, boomer. Okay. Okay, boomer. We get it.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, speaking of game shows, though, you know, I do have to say one of my favorites this year or last year rather was the TM blank T. Yeah, that was a pretty damn funny episode. I did have to remove myself from the. I had to host that one rather than participate because you know, I would have had the advantage there again. But why don't we?
Yeah, very much so.
Why don't we cut to a little snippet of that episode right now?
It's so hard where there's no hint.
Oh.
I mean, my first.
Think about the letter O. O.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ostrich Turtles.
I mean, orangutan.
Octopus
Obviously.
turtles.
Oh, okay. Those are better animals. That's true.
Ooze. Teenage. Wait, one second. Teenage Mutant.
Maybe Oliphant.
Australopithecus. I think, which actually probably starts with an A, and I also butchered.
Yeah.
Is it that?
It
one?
is Australopithecus. You're right.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you give up?
Can I
Do
get
you
a
want?
hint?
Oh, okay. So
Oh, yeah, hint.
It's gotta be Oliphant.
close your eyes. You know, think of listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, the word or the letter O. You know, use your mouth to kind of form that O. You know,
Oliphant.
and smell.
I got it right.
Do you smell what I'm saying?
Smell what you're saying. Is it gonna be Teenage Mutant? Oh no! Turtles.
Close. It is Teenage Mutant Orphis Turtles, though.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than oral turtles. I
So
guess.
the Teenage Mutant Orphis Turtles find themselves combined onto one face.
Oh.
Who
fun.
makes up what orifice?
Oh, all right, cool. So we got 4 orifices on the human body.
Yeah.
Right? Or is this
Yeah,
a different
human body.
Okay.
Oh. Donnie's the ears, obviously.
So yeah, okay. So we got 4 orifices on the human body and 4 turtles.
Mhm.
Well, Gib.
Donnie's-
I'm gonna
Donnie's
have
gonna
to
be the
say
ears,
Mikey's
right?
obviously gonna be the mouth because he's a chatter boy. Very chattery.
You're
a lot
right.
to
Mikey
say.
is the mouth.
I think
he never shuts up.
Leon will be the ears because you gotta. No, actually, he'll be the eyes. 'Cause you gotta
Leon?
see and analyze
Leon
what's going
Kennedy?
on. Because everyone knows eyes are orifices.
They are. They actually are.
And then
Fun fact, judges.
Wait, your eyes are
Any
holes?
opening to the human body is considered an orifice.
ooh,
Ew.
Yeah.
the third.
I think I hate being a human a little bit more.
The third orifice on the human body would be the ears, which is
It's Donnie, yeah. Donnie's the
'cause,
ears.
he has to
I
hear
called
everything.
that. Yeah, like
And then
we
the
knew
last
that.
one is Ralph, who is the anus.
Oh wait.
Well, you were right with Ralph and the anus.
Oh, Ralph's not the urethra?
No, unfortunately, no. You couldn't be any more wrong. So,
Oh,
this might be a
Damn.
everyone's stupider for everyone.
might be a hot take, but when it comes to pointing out food and knowing where food is,
Riff-raff?
Michelangelo's definitely gonna be the nose.
Mikey's the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to relaying information, that's all Donatello. Donatello's gonna be the eyes.
No, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. He tells the brain what's going on.
No.
And, who's gonna be the first one to get insulted by something they hear?
Riffraff?
That's Ralph.
What?
Raphael.
I'm offended. I'm offended.
Yep.
And Leonardo's gonna be the mouth because words have the most power, and he's gonna have to use
Delicious.
know how to use that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TM blank
that was
T, definitely
good time.
probably one of my best games so far. Hopefully we could do a sequel to that.
Yeah. I was doing great in that game, honestly.
Yeah.
I
You
remember just
were.
absolutely nailing it.
You said something.
Yeah,
You almost got
kicked
the
my
answer.
ass.
I remember. I said words.
I actually saw.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is I saw you said Oliphant, or I heard you say Oliphant, and I saw Gibbledang change his answer because I think you got it right too quick.
It happens to me all the time.
So I think you're just
That's true. That's
handicapped. You know?
You are
Yeah,
handicapped.
I truly am handicapped. You're right. Which reminds me, man, that reminds me of this.
Speaking of-
that one crazy time where when I saved both of your lives because you were choking on that hot dog that you were both eating at the same time from either end. So
Yeah, that's right. We were both choking on it, but we met in the middle, like Lady and the Tramp. Yeah.
and that pivotal
But we didn't.
moment, you
Neither of
both
us
started
wanted to let go.
choking.
We both wanted the last bite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had to like.
What do we show?
Let's show a clip of that. Let's show a clip of that real quick. What's happening? What happened, you guys? Oh God, I'm gonna have to double punch you in the stomachs.
What
Thank
the
you, sir.
fuck, Nate? That was my hot dog.
Who are you?
Oh, I guess you don't know.
I forgot I was on hot dog
I guess I'm
throating supervisor privileges. I forgot, and I was late.
No worries. I'm new. My name's Dala. Nice to meet you. This is how we're meeting.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, are you gonna join my podcast?
Yeah. I hear you're the titular gym leader.
The titular
Nate,
dumb?
Right?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, can I be the idea?
That's why we brought you here. So, but
That's where the name
I didn't know
comes
you
from.
guys
Oh my
would just
gosh.
immediately go to town on the hot dog before I even got here. Sorry I was so late.
Yeah. I'm here too.
Man, remember that? That
Yeah,
was crazy. That was so weird. When
I think that
when I
was-
saved you guys
yeah.
from choking. That was just like it was such a good way to meet you, Dala.
Yeah. Likewise. I mean, I think we cut it out of that clip, but like I like the part where you slapped one of us on the back and the hot dog go fully into the other person's mouth, but then they would be choking, so you had to slap them and
Yeah.
then reverse into the other.
Hence the double punch. One to get it out of one person's throat
Exactly.
fully into one person's throat, then the second punch to expel it into the air as a
to do the
projectile.
other.
It takes a large amount of
Yes.
skill to do what I do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ah.
No, and this speaking of skill, actually, that reminds me of something that doesn't have skill.
Here's a picture of us. Here, look at it. Oh, it's just a picture of
Yeah,
the
ooh,
three of us.
nice.
There we are,
There we are.
None of us.
We're holding
No
each
skill.
other's hands.
killing it.
We asked a stranger to take this picture for us. We were all in public.
But no, I was gonna say another clip that I wanted to show from our previous is our movie review of Ant-Man Quantumania. So let's flash back to that.
Oh man. Oh god. You know what? I'm so glad that we all shared that hot dog experience, guys, and agreed to start a podcast. I think the first episode should be about how terrible Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantum Man was.
I think.
Although, you know what?
I think you're right.
I will
it's
say-
a priority.
I will say, I know we just walked out of the theater. That Jonathan Majors guy can't do any wrong. That guy is a shining
he's
light,
killing
and
it.
he's got a bright
Oh.
future ahead of him.
I really see him be like spearheading Marvel into the next stage.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat the competition.
He's also very handsome. He's gonna have to be like beating women
Oh,
off
yeah.
from left and right, so
Yeah.
that way they don't, because he's just so hot.
It's true.
Like honestly,
yeah,
hunk.
he's irresistible.
Yeah,
they say.
can't be resisted. Yeah,
Oh,
Cannot be
yeah.
resisted.
If you try to resist him,
Cannot,
you
yeah.
can't.
It will not go
It
well.
won't go well.
So
What else?
No.
I will. I really
I
liked.
mean, that's probably the highlight of that movie.
I really liked when everybody
honest.
started dancing and they're like, "It's Quantumania."
Ooh, yeah, I love that when they say the name of the movie
And
they're
then they
in.
did like the
They're like,
Mania
"This is
mash.
Ant-Man Quantumania."
Mhm.
Yeah, And there was that guy that's like from Rick and Morty. Is Rick and Morty's in there?
Mhm.
I thought that was cool. They got just
Basically, that whole movie was a Rick and Morty skit.
It was where
Yeah.
their big point was like the old lady fucks.
Yeah.
It's like all this happened because the old lady fucks.
Well, that's good though. That's okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
That's okay. Michelle Pfeiffer.
I
Michelle
get
Pfeiffer
it.
can
If
still
that's
get
what
it.
you're
Would watch.
going for, yeah.
Recommend.
It's, you know.
For her. Yeah.
Michelle
Recommend
Pfeiffer.
her, not the movie. I'd like to get Quantumania with her.
Okay, so that episode kind of, I don't want to say it didn't age well, but,
Yeah, I think we were all under the influence of a terrible movie, and it just made us say the most wild things, because it's just like, how do you respond to that?
yeah, that and the whole hot dog incident.
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, we're still coming off the hot dog
Jeez.
incident, so that was that took a little time for the trauma to linger.
No, true.
So
Yeah.
that movie just was so wild, but you know what? I remember that time that our lives became like a movie, and that one episode where we got to be Muppets for a day. That was truly amazing. Ah! What happened? I don't understand why we look like this. Gibbledang Dala, what's going on?
Oh, neat!
I don't like mine.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You got me.
And I don't like mine because I got the one with the thing in my ass.
Oh, yeah, we all have something up our ass.
Now hold on. If we're gonna be Muppets, yeah, we're all gonna have to get used to that.
Well, I mean, I guess I can. It's not the first thing that's been in my ass.
Oh, I guess we just learned something about you, Dala. I guess this is Dala's second time being a Muppet.
I never said I was a Muppet
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time.
Well, don't worry. That reminds me of today's special letter. A for ass.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have a little boy on this show that we talk to about asses or something? Because I don't think we should do that. to
Actually,
be
today
honest.
we'll be talking to actor from the Marvel franchise, Jonathan Majors.
Hi, guys. It's me, Jonathan Majors. Now,
I love that it's March right now.
You know, you're so scary in your movies.
Sorry, did I move too fast?
But you're so nice in person.
That's right.
Yeah, that was such a crazy time. That was such a crazy time.
Oh my god.
It took me
Oh yeah.
It took me weeks to get all the fuzz like out of my clothes and stuff. Like,
Yeah. No, I feel that. It definitely, you had to use like a lint roller.
Yeah, there was a hand in my ass for like a week and a half after that. I didn't know what was going on.
If I ran
After
if I
that?
ran too fast, I whistled.
Well, if you ran with your mouth open.
Nope.
Oh no, damn. Yeah, no, actually, funny enough though, seeing Jonathan Majors kind of reminded me that we actually had a special, or we had a special episode where we had a guest on, and I don't really want to say too much, so we'll just throw on the clip. All right, welcome to a No Dumb Idea. We actually have a special guest here. We're joined, this is me, Dala. We got Gibbledang and GymleaderNate, and we're actually joined here by the wonderful Christopher Walken. How's it going?
Thank you
Oh my God.
for having me on your lovely program.
Of course.
See,
Yeah, no, thank
It's
you.
truly
Shit.
an honor.
It's a big get.
Now, Christopher Walken, you were in Batman Returns. Can you tell me a little bit about what that was like?
Yeah, most days we had to corral. The main actors to get them to work at all. Most people were just drunk and high and partying
Okay, you worked
all time on set.
You worked with Danny DeVito. What was that like?
Oh, he was wonderful. he truly knew his way around the script, mainly how to not read it and come unprepared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when he showed up, he liked to slap people on the back and go, "Shut up," and they weren't even saying nothing.
Oh, you gotta love that, Danny
Ooh, I like
DeVito.
that, I like that.
Now, while we're on the topic
he's a
of
character.
Danny DeVito,
He's a character.
was there anything that you learned from him on your time on set, or any tips and tricks, or any knowledge you could give us from Danny D?
Yeah, don't bathe. When you're on set, it's a holy place. You gotta really let it steep in your juices. You don't bathe when you're on set.
Ah,
That's
like a brine,
the one,
like brining.
exactly.
Brian Griffin.
You brine and your
I like
creative juices.
nice.
You get them flowing.
Dala, you have
and
any
you get them all over you.
questions?
Yeah. I have a question actually. Where's your favorite place to Christopher walk in?
Oh, easy. That would probably have to be your mother's house.
Oh, snap. Good one.
Oh, I'm Christopher
Damn.
Walken.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm edgy. Hey.
Oh shit, we got '90s Christopher Walken. Not the damn it, we got the wrong
Yeah,
one.
I'm the one who was in that
Skip the-
music video.
Yeah. Another
Oh.
question.
Which one is that? Can you tell me?
Fatboy Slim?
No, I wanted him to tell me.
Oh, I thought you were asking
Christopher
me. I'm
Walken
sorry.
forgot. Damn it.
Fatboy Slim.
Thick boy juicy.
Oh yeah. So
Go ahead. We have a question.
Christopher Walken. I have another question.
What's your question?
This one.
Go ahead.
This one's for Danny DeVito. Do you have like a way for me to, kind of like get in contact? Or?
Yeah.
talk with him.
Let me just set up my candles in my pentagram, and I will channel Danny DeVito for you. All right, what do you want?
Danny.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
thank
here,
God.
I'm
Special
here.
guest.
Danny. So you were
You
in
little twerp, I'm here.
you were in Batman Returns. What was that like? Tell me about your experience
So
on set with
much
that. Yeah.
partying and being
Yeah.
drunk and slipping around. I did. What's it called?
Ketamine?
The type of method acting for being the Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
So I slid.
Oh, meth?
Everywhere.
Mhm.
I oiled up my bare stomach and I slid everywhere.
Now-
That's all I did.
Now,
I just slid everywhere.
Michael
Gotcha.
Keaton. Are his lips as kissable in real life as they are on screen?
More lickable.
Hey,
Believe it or
lickable.
not.
that's
You see 'em?
exactly.
They just look like they're made of Jolly Ranchers. You want to lick them up?
Yes, that's right. It's me, Michelle Pfeiffer, and
Sure,
that's
true.
exactly why I licked his lips in Batman Returns.
How'd you get in here?
We got
Oh
more.
my God.
Jesus. we got-
Oh yeah, we're trying to have Christopher Walken channel Danny DeVito, and she appeared.
All of a sudden, yeah.
That's what happens when you open up the spirit realm.
Oh, true.
Michelle, how was working on Batman Returns? Can you tell me a little bit
Yeah,
about
how
that?
was that?
I loved Batman Returns, and they told me I was going to be getting a Catwoman movie, but then that shit went down the drain. And honestly,
Thank God.
the only reason, how dare you? I was one of the best parts in
Yeah.
Batman
Oh,
Returns.
I said that out loud. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yes, Danny DeVito, smack.
In
Now, anywho, me in the future will definitely regret starring in Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man Quantumania. But you know what? I did get to sleep with that Jonathan Majors guy who
Really?
is such a
Huh.
kind sweetheart.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Also, I did Danny DeVito.
Oh, that's also damn that guy.
And I'm back, and so did I. So did
nice.
I. I also slept with him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy, outstanding. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Absolutely. Take the word of me, Christopher Walken.
Well, I think I've asked all my questions.
I have one more question for actually for Danny. If we slow down.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I'm still being channeled.
Yeah. How was working with So again, you were in Batman Returns. How was working with Christopher Walken?
Who?
That's good. You know what?
Yeah.
You know, we talked about Godzilla -1 and doing that for the new year, and having the climactic ending go off at midnight. But there was actually one game that that was one of my favorites as well that we played during the Godzilla -1 review. And it was, what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. It was when I asked you guys how you two would defeat Godzilla on your own. What do we go check that one out?
Yeah, I remember that
I
one.
remember it fondly.
Check it out. All right.
Damn good movie.
Absolutely. God, I'm still getting a little teary-eyed thinking about it.
Yep, yeah. Favorite character was the little girl.
Oh, what a good
absolutely.
movie. Man.
It was pretty.
Yeah. Solid movie, solid.
That leads me to my next question. So, let's say, just like at the end of Godzilla -1, it's you two, and
Okay.
what, about a team of 60 other people?
60. Okay.
Okay. And we're
Just like
together.
-1.
So
Just like
Six-
in -1? Yeah.
yeah.
You two, you know about Godzilla. You basically, Godzilla is going to be invading, a little town that you guys live in, whatever. Maybe you guys live in Japan. He's going to be invading,
Oh, one can hope.
and you know that he's going to be showing up in about like a month or two. No, about like 2 months. Let's say 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
And let's say it picks up right after the ending of Godzilla -1. So just like in the 1950s Godzilla American remake, they unnecessarily added in an American journalist who just was commenting on everything and like, oh yes, isn't that crazy? Oh, we have this. Let me report back to the States. So in the sequel, you two are going to take the place of the random Americans in Japan. You guys get word that Godzilla's coming back to mainline Tokyo. Somehow he has returned, and yeah, you guys got about
He's risen.
You guys got about 2 months to You guys got 2 months to take him down. What do you guys do? What do you do to set up? You got a team of about like 60 people. No government funding. None of that bullshit.
This is -1 Godzilla too.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's such an easy
Gotcha.
question because immediately I just go to something they didn't try at all. They didn't even consider, which I see, in my opinion, absolutely laughable. Which obviously, you measure how heavy Godzilla is, right? You see how many people it would take to weigh the same as Godzilla. And then you go out and you recruit that many people who are all hookers. And then
Clearly.
you get equally as much
clearly.
blow. And then you present to Godzilla the hookers and the blow. And therefore that will defeat Godzilla because he'll be far too preoccupied in order to destroy anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do it let's do it by let's
Got
get a
it.
quick glimpse of
Like step by step.
of Nate's
Gotcha.
plan. So
Flawless.
you get this whole a big beach. You get about a beach's worth of cocaine. And you pile it up right there.
A beach of coke. Yep.
Nice.
Beach of coke. And you get just a bunch of like the hottest 10 out of 10 hookers you could find. Men, women, everything in between. Awesome stuff.
We
They're
use
all
science
there.
to make some lizard hookers.
Some
Godzilla.
lookers, yeah. With
Lookers,
big liddies and big licks. And yeah, they're all getting ready. It's about a month in, they've all been working out, doing crunches and stuff. Godzilla rises up from the ocean. He looks at like all the hookers. He looks at he looks at all the blow, and for a minute he's tempted, but then he goes, "No thanks, brother. I serve Christ, and I practice abstinence.
Ooh, okay.
It's Godzilla for a reason." Puts his hand out. He turns the other way. Excuse me. Destroys Japan, unfortunately, in the name of Christ.
In the name
Dala?
of Christ.
Wait, so he already destroyed Japan?
Well, no, that
Or
was
is
that
this
was
like-
that was the
that was
That was the response
Nate's
to
plan,
my
yeah.
plan.
that was Gym Leader Nate's. Gotcha.
Apparently, Godzilla
Okay, so my
is the
plan.
Zilla of God.
Okay. I guess knowing that, what I do is I spend those 2 months converting everyone in Japan to Christianity, the correct thing, and just kind of make it very obvious. Like we put a big church up, we put a church of like Jesus. No, well, I would want to say we put a like a Godzilla on the cross to kind of like it's a
That's
Godzilla,
very
like a
tasteful.
Jesus.
Like the one in Brazil?
Yeah, it's a Godzilla.
Like the one in Brazil, the giant statue, but
yeah.
instead
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Godzilla?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Godzilla as like but like a Jesus one, so he's like a thorn crown, long hair.
How do you counter
Ooh,
Godzilla?
Stigmatas.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So we get Gzilla.
So you got Gzilla. Okay, so
Yeah, and everyone's religious too.
You've converted the 60 people left in Japan to Christianity, GymleaderNate included.
Okay.
And they start
Nice.
building all these churches and these monoliths and statues in honor of Godzilla. And then, so it's about Godzilla's going to be arriving in Japan the next day. And you start to rally everyone, and you start to go, all right, guys, now's the time. We're gonna gather up and all kill Godzilla. And everyone like starts to turn at you, and they're like, "What do you mean, kid? Kill Godzilla? Godzilla is God. We love Godzilla.
Oh
Godzilla
no,
is
they
life."
believe you.
And you're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? And then they start to like circle around you, and you start to panic and like look around you, and they start to go, Godzilla, and they like all pull out like knives and torches.
By Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah. And one guy like throws a torch at you, and like you duck.
Why are they throwing flashlights at me? Weirdos.
But does Godzilla destroy Japan?
Okay, so
Yeah,
Nate runs, so Dala runs through the church, and he escapes, and he goes back to the apartment that you two are staying at. And you're cooking
Nice. Spaghetti.
Gyoza. No, not spaghetti.
Oh, nice.
You're making gyoza, and
Spaghetti.
you got a kitchen knife, and you're chopping up the spaghetti.
Yeah, Japanese
And
spaghetti.
you,
Chopping up the spaghetti.
And you go, Dala,
Oh, hey, honey.
how was work today? And Dala, what do you say?
Fucking stressful. I pull my collar. You're like, geez, you'll never guess the kind of day I had, honey.
Nate, what do you
And I
say?
kiss on the neck.
Does it have something to do with lying to all those people about large lizards?
Hey, look, it's not my fault. Like, I saved them, in two ways, physically and
And
spiritually.
suddenly, Nate's eyes start to like glow like an atomic like blue, like white blue,
Ooh.
and then like he opens his mouth and like
Yes.
he's "Whoa!" It's like a white blue like ray, and then he stabs
Nice.
you in the heart.
In the heart.
Yeah.
I don't teleport behind him and rip his throat out?
That's from something.
I swear it's from something.
Yeah.
It seems just like a good idea. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it turns
Nice.
out there's.
I'm dead?
Yeah, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun game.
That was a fun game. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was hard to kill Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
I really thought the hookers and blow was going to do it, but I forgot he was a man of Christ.
Same.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone
Yeah,
was a
you
man
always
of Christ
forget.
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Oh, Gzilla.
Jesuszilla. You gotta love him.
Jesus-illa. But yeah, so those are just some of the highlights from our previous, few episodes. If you don't believe us, go back and listen to. Those are all real.
Mhm.
Go back,
Just
listen to
gotta go
every
find
episode. If you don't believe us,
There's timestamps and
they're there.
everything.
yeah, oh yeah. But before we go, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a couple, little clips of what's things to come.
Our fond memories of the
Little
future.
like clips from our future. Yeah, future 2024 episodes. I'll start off. As everyone knows, James Gunn does a stealth drop of the Doom Patrol movie in October. So here's a clip from the game that I did where where I read you some characters and you had to tell me if they're real or fake. All right, contestants. So now
Oh.
we're on we got a few more left on the clock. So first character,
Okay.
You gotta let me know if this is a real. Remember, you gotta doom in if you want to answer. So first one we have animal, vegetable, mineral man.
Doom.
I think that was pretty simultaneous, but I'll give it to GymleaderNate because you were like doing so bad with the Pokemon
happened
episode,
last
like, last
time.
year.
Don't worry. I'm
And then you listen to the audio, and then you're like, "Oh, damn it! You did say it first."
Nah, I totally said it first.
Okay, I'll edit it so that way.
Yeah, edit it.
I'll
Make sure
edit it
I'm
so that
minus
way,
first,
yeah.
please. Thank you.
Yeah, because I can't be wrong.
That's don't worry. I definitely 100% know this intimately. That's a real character.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Would you like to give the abilities of that character?
I would not.
I was going to say what it was. All right.
No, thank you. I will not be taking any questions today.
Yep.
Yeah.
I decided
Did I
that
get my
you should
point?
say it. I got my point, and I'm
Yeah.
done speaking now.
Yeah. Is this part of the game? No. Okay then. No.
Did I already score my point? Does this affect me? Do I lose my point if I don't answer the question? No.
Carry on,
All right.
then.
Next question.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, animal, vegetable, mineral man has the ability to change any part of his body or his whole body into any animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Same.
Basic. Yeah. 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 If I eat cheeseburger, I become cheeseburger.
I mostly choose couch
Same.
potato.
All right, contestants number 2.
Yeah.
Second character is the
Doom.
quiz. Ooh, that was GymleaderNate.
Not real.
Not
Yeah.
real?
Definitely not real.
I'm sorry, but the quiz is actually
Okay.
real.
Don't I get a chance
The quiz-
to guess if it's real or not real?
No. Also, snoo rule. Let me finish the fucking
Snoo
description
rule?
first.
Ring ding 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 ding
Yeah,
ding ding!
snoo
Word
roll.
of the day! Snoo!
Yeah. Woo! Hey, you guys Muppets again. What the fuck?
Oh man, I was.
Oh, no, I don't like this because Jonathan Majors is around the corner, probably.
He was in the. Oh yeah, he was in the Muppets.
He was in our Muppet.
Yeah, the
He was in the
yeah
Muppets.
in the Muppet movie that we lived through. It was.
Yeah, that reminds me of that
Yeah.
time that we were Muppets.
Oh, guys, I don't like being
Oh,
a Muppet. Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah, but so the quiz is an insane germaphobe with the ability to harness any power her opponents didn't think of. So any powers you don't think of, she can utilize.
I have all
It's
the
one of my
powers.
favorites, honestly.
Wow!
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Oh
all.
god, I have no power now.
All right, we got 2 more, my friends. And remember, let me finish the fucking description first.
Right.
Do it,
Sure,
okay?
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Right.
New rule.
Right.
Snoo rule. Snoo
Snoo
rule.
roll. Ding ding ding
This
ding
next
ding ding.
character-
He said it again. Ha ha ha.
Oh, gosh.
All right, can you read the thing already?
Yeah.
Yeah, so our 50th character, because we're on number
Oh.
50, is False Memory, is an alien being with the power to inflict nostalgic memories in
Doom.
others. She utilizes this power to make the team members happy and convince them that she is part of the team.
Yeah. Doom. Real.
Gibbledang, you saying real?
Mhm.
Fake.
And that is
Oh, shit.
correct. That's correct.
Oh, yeah.
It's also I just wanted to highlight that character came out before the Rick and Morty.
I was just
episode.
about
The
to say
same
that. Oh my
fucking
god.
Character.
Yeah, it was literally like the
Yeah.
worms.
But there was an X-Men character that came out before that too.
With the same. I don't think it was before that though.
Before Rick and
before
Morty,
Rick and
yeah.
Morty.
Rip-offs of
This one's from
rip-offs
the
of
90s.
rip-offs.
That's why I was like,
not before,
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, no, the False Memory is the first one I've seen like that, which is pretty cool. I'm sure Star Trek is like the fucking first though to have this concept. All right, last one, gents.
All right.
For our 51st character, this is for all the money in the bag.
All right, let's hear it.
We have Milkman Man with the power to control others using milk. This character is a retconned version of Superman created by Retcon Corp.
Doom.
Nate?
Real.
Yeah, you're correct.
I remember that one.
That is a real woo.
Yeah.
So do something with like someone's yogurt, or someone ate yogurt and then he kills them with it, or some shit. Something like that.
Probably.
Milkman Man would be
I've-
that'd be me as a superhero. That'd be my alter ego. I would be
I
Milkman
can turn
Man.
your milk to blood.
Oh
Milkman.
yeah.
I mean, your blood to milk.
I'm gonna milk ya. See? See? Pretty terrifying, right?
Yeah. That would be fucking scary at middle of the night, just like down a dark alleyway.
Yeah, like Batman, but he's Milkman, and he just pops out and he's like, I'm gonna milk ya.
Give me your nipples. It's like, Well, yeah, that was a. So yeah, that was a weird. I forgot that ending part of that.
Oh
scene.
yeah, it is,
Yeah, a lot of
That
interruptions.
game
So
show.
I can't wait for that to happen
Yeah.
again.
You know what's crazy is that
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what's crazy is that in that future clip I wasn't even thinking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like they're the ones who really need a Milkman villain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the milker.
true. You'd be like a cow.
Mm-hmm.
Are there?
Well, the cow.
Is there a cow mutant?
Would it be the cow that does the milking?
Oh,
I think it'd be ironic. It'd be like
interesting.
maybe it's like a cow that's like
So
I
this
can't
is what
produce
it's
milk,
like.
so
Or
I'm gonna steal other people's.
it's
milk.
just a bull played by
Oh my God, no,
Jonathan
it's a-
Majors.
It's Cownable. So his name is Cownable, and he's a cow cannibal, and he milks other people,
cannibal?
and
Okay.
he eats cows and beef and stuff. He's like, this is what it's like.
Damn.
He's like, I just wish I knew.
He's like a barbecue grill master. He's got like an apron and like he wields like a
Ooh,
butcher's
yeah.
knife and a spatula.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is a cool TMNT.
Dude, can we steal from the future and like just make it a profits now?
I think that's what
Can we
I think
just
that's
take
what
that?
ideas are.
Yeah, I think that's what
True.
I think that's what ideas are.
Stealing from the future and making something now that doesn't exist. That reminds
you know, Shakespeare wrote all of his books or all his shit from the
yeah,
future.
that reminds me of 4 years from now when we review the Magic the Gathering movie. You know,
Ooh,
go
yeah.
over the performances. You know, that's
Did you say
something I
4
can't
years
wait
from
for.
now?
Yeah, 4 years from now when we're still doing this podcast in 4 years.
Yeah. It got announced this year, but then yeah, it's like it finally came out.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. So bit of. Yeah, I can't believe that movie was wild.
That was good.
I didn't
That-
expect Robert Pattinson to be such a good Jace, but you know, he really sold it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun and all, but it was like a 3.5-hour movie,
It was
and like every
long.
time that I thought that it was gonna end,
Yeah.
something ended up happening where nope, everything gets reset, and then the characters kind of had to build
Mhm.
their way back up, and then what do you know, another fucking reset, and then the characters have to that game
It's
that
like each,
movie
like,
had
hour
like
almost.
3 multiple endings. It was ridiculous.
Well, here's the
It's crazy too to think that there's like a director's cut coming that's going to be like double the length.
yeah,
Too,
it's
from
going
what,
to
you
be
know?
5
Just
hours
Can't
long.
believe that.
Well, after the standard,
It's fucking
after like people really realized how good the Snyder Cut was, they realized they needed the full 5-hour cut of this movie to really see whether or not it's good. You know what I mean?
Which bold choice
Oh,
to
yeah.
have Zack Snyder direct the MTG movie.
that was
I thought
wild.
that was,
I
you
did
know,
not
yeah.
expect
Oh,
that.
it looked good.
Yeah.
It looked like a music video. I'll say that. Like
The
solid.
fact that they got John Cena to put on all that practical makeup to turn into a Lion Man to play a Johnny Goldmane, it was
Mhm.
And you know
perfect.
what? Good on Hollywood for forgiving Jonathan Majors and putting him back in the limelight.
Movies.
Because I think
Yeah.
4 years
Yeah.
is enough time, and you know.
Oh, yeah.
Good for him.
Rehab.
And it was wise to make him the dragon Nico Bolas so that we didn't have to like
Mhm.
see his face. He was like it was a Benedict Cumberbatch
True.
thing, so like
It's like
Yeah.
a
We
stealth,
just saw the dragon.
Stealth
so that was probably the best move too. And having him be the villain like really helped us
Yeah.
get on this to be on the side of the heroes against Jonathan Majors. You know.
And I was gonna say, I was the one that really threw me off for a loop was fucking Devin Sawa as the brush rags, honestly, as all of them. Like I didn't it's like one of those things you hear them and you're like that
Mhm.
sounds familiar,
It's like-
and then you like
It's
realize,
like
oh, you know.
when Steve Tudyk,
Mhm.
or is that no Alan Tudyk? Alan
Like Alan
Tudyk.
Tudyk.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk
Named
played.
Steve
That's sorry,
Tudyk. It's funny because like Alan Tudyk sounds like a real name, but Steve Tudyk sounds like a guy who has two dicks. You know? Why? Why
Oh,
is that
Steve
different?
Tudyk's over here.
Oh, Steve Tudyk. Oh, Alan Tudyk. Yeah, he's over there.
Oh, that's the actor.
Well, that's crazy because like Steve Tudyk was in this movie as well.
True.
The rising up and coming porn star that came.
True.
from
He
porn.
was. Yeah. Well, Alan Tudyk, played that chicken in Moana, and it's like it's the same way.
Yes,
it's the same way they did Brushwag. You know what I mean? All the Brushwags. You know.
You didn't expect
You
it.
know, you didn't expect it. It's just like, you know, you don't expect Vin Diesel to be saying Groot 1,000 times and actually record 1,000 different ways to say Groot, but they did it. Yeah, you gotta go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, solid movie, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Glad we saw it in IMAX.
I'm glad
and
the
everything.
critics have universally said that now they're just going to stop making Marvel movies and just only make this. Like it's a pretty good victory.
I think our podcast might have led to this, to be fair, because I mean, remember our Christmas episode like 4 years ago where we found the one fandom?
That was
from
right
that.
before we accelerated into having millions of listeners, like a few months before. So
That's true.
it was.
We are millionaires
Yeah.
and rich now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
fat stack, rich daddies at this point.
Yep. We're sellouts for sure too. You know. Also, this episode was sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. Don't forget to drink your
Sponsored
Monster
by
Energy.
MeUndies. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Sponsored by.
Sponsored
yeah.
by Prime. Sponsored by
Prime.
Fresh and Fit. Sponsored by
Mr. Beast,
Andrew
the
Tate,
candy that's named after Nutsack's.
Yeah. Sponsored
by Charged Lemonade from
Food
Panera.
in a Box for you.
Sponsored by
Better
my
Help.
ass. Sorry, that's a brand.
Sponsored by. Yeah. There's some new brands in the future in our in the present. I mean.
Wow, we sure did get sponsored by a lot of things. in
We
the future.
did. We have a lot to look forward
Yeah.
to. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Or did or do we
Oh,
do?
yeah.
We're
do
on
get
our way
sponsored by a
there.
lot
We
of
will.
things. Yeah,
We're on our way
Yeah.
there.
Oh man,
And to know we'll get like 1 million subscribers in like 1 month or less than a month
I mean,
now.
we
Actually,
all knew that. It's gonna be pretty easy. You know, it's an easy game.
Oh,
yeah, but I think
tell you what, I'm never gonna sell out though. That's for sure.
Oh, I'm ready.
I think the peak of our 2024 year probably had to be when we talked about Joker 2.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
Oh my god, guys. What a musical. Oh, the music. So
it
good.
was great. I did not expect
Yeah,
Scarecrow
yeah.
to have such an intense tap dancing part.
Yeah. Well,
That
he's so
was great.
lanky.
Yeah,
that
it was like
just
5
fits him.
minutes long too.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely reminded me a lot of like Wizard of Oz and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But you know, I think my favorite part was that they replaced
Oh my god.
like surprisingly they replaced Phoenix with Leto's Joker. I didn't expect that. Honestly.
Yeah, that was I
Like,
kind of
last
did
minute.
I did expect it because like we all accepted that Jared Leto's Joker is the best performance of that character. So
yeah.
it's
For
only
sure.
it's only natural that they're gonna try and insert him into as much future DC comic as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, true, and it makes sense. They're both musicians. Him and Lady Gaga.
He is, yeah.
So-
A couple minutes from Neptune or whatever. He's from that. He's
no,
from
no,
that band.
My Chemical. You're thinking of My Chemical Romance. That's the one you're thinking of.
Oh, thank you.
The other guy, Gerard Way. He's from 30 Seconds to Jupiter or whatever.
Couple
Girls Like
minutes to Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter at
Yeah.
this next exit, 2 miles up.
Yeah,
If you-
actually,
if
I
you
thought
hit
that
Uranus, you're past.
I thought Lady Gaga's power ballad, Joker Face, was really, really powerful too. I thought it was really emotional,
Oh,
really
nice,
charged. I actually have some
was my
audio
favorite part.
from the movie.
the
Actually,
movie.
if you want to hear it.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
Remember, only 10 seconds though, or whatever,
Okay.
so we don't get sued.
Joker, Joker face, Joker, Joker face, Joker, Joker face, with your bad romance.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
that's,
best. You're right. That was the best part.
Yeah.
That was the best
Yeah,
part of the
so-
movie.
That's an audio. You took that clip from the movie too, so that's
did,
her.
yeah.
She's
That's-
beautiful voice and all.
You can tell she is Juilliard
So
trained.
good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when John Cena came in, it went crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Well, the makeup was just so good. The makeup was just so good.
Yeah,
You
that's
couldn't
right. Couldn't
tell
see
it
him
was
at that
John
point,
Cena.
yeah.
You couldn't see him.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
This is latest rendition of his brain.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can't wait for that episode to happen again.
Yeah, that episode's gonna be so good.
Awesome.
Yeah. To like re-experience that movie for the first time.
Mhm.
Chef's kiss.
Yep. I'm glad we got a little taste early. Now that we know that
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
Lady Gaga song is gonna be in there, I'm gonna line up
Dude.
twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be on repeat on my Spotify.
Mhm. You know it. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's gonna be like
yeah.
Hamilton all over again. An absolute, cultural phenomena.
Oh yeah. And speaking of cultural phenomenon, I have one more clip I wanted to show from the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
One of my favorite bits is well, I don't want to give too much away. It's from this bracket episode, kind of similar to the same bracket we did at the end of last year. So let's just why don't we just hop into that? All right, gentlemen, that was a good choice. Good choice. So far you've all been picking, teaming up, so I didn't have to do any tiebreakers.
Yeah, we've been agreeing so far.
So this next, yeah, I think it's honestly, like, I think I would agree with every pick that you guys have done so far too. Honestly,
Nice.
but yeah, so y'all ready for the next
Absolutely.
one? All right. So, and then remember, if you have to both agree, otherwise I am the tiebreaker and I pick the one I like the least, obviously, within this topic, obviously.
Uh-huh.
So we have two. We have Babadook, Mr. Ratburn. So Babadook and Mr. Ratburn.
Okay.
Mr. Ratburn.
So this
Mr.
is-
Ratburn.
So this is hard
Yeah,
because
so-
Mr. Ratburn from Arthur, the teacher,
Yes.
he is very much an icon in the gay community because he is
Yes.
very proud. They very proudly stated that he is gay, but Babadook serves nothing but spooky cunt, and I gotta say that
He's serving it.
I might have to put Babadook over Mr. Ratburn. What do you think, Gibbledang?
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
okay.
Because I don't know. It's like once Babadook came out, the community was just straight up like, oh yeah, that's a gay boy right there.
Belongs
That's one
to
of
us.
ours.
It's
you know
one
what
of
I mean?
ours.
Yeah.
Welcome to the queer
But did
community.
they really do that
Oh, yeah.
with Ratburn?
They did. They did.
Did they as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd have to do Babadook as well. 'Cause it's a better
All
movie.
right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Bond. Yeah. Then the Arthur show.
Yeah.
All right, Bon Voyage, Mr. Ratburn. I guess you won't be the pride icon of the century. So Babadook is going to have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one. We have Sailor Uranus from Sailor Moon.
Uranus.
And, yes. And Tim Drake Robin from Batman. Yeah, Batman Robin.
Sailor Uranus.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Because
Okay. You like the part where she's into her cousin
yeah, it's okay.
in the
There's
American
nothing wrong
version?
with cousin love.
Well, if
They just legalized that cousin love.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, they did earlier this year.
On Valentine's Day, I think it was 2024.
Yeah. It was a really quick turnaround.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors came out and made a statement as the advocate for.
Yeah,
Towards cousin marriage, yes.
me personally,
As we all know.
despite the cousin marriage being okay, and I think we should all be all right with. Obviously, I'm still getting there, but whatever. I think I'm gonna have to give it.
cousin.
I'm gonna have to give it to Robin because in this
Ooh.
particular twink off, I think Robin
True.
might take it.
See, I just think that they made Tim Drake was kind of like not arbitrary, but there's a point where they're like, oh, what characters can we make gay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it was
I
just
can see that.
left turn, they're gay now. Which is whatever, it's cool, obviously. There can be characters that are oh, I've just figured out
They
my
find they're
identity
gay or
right now,
something.
yeah.
Wow.
But it's also, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I guess
the story though with Sailor Uranus is a little representation matters. Also a little handled a little rough. Just gotta throw that out there.
in America.
To be fair, I've never
In
seen
America.
Handled a little rough.
Yeah.
So
I guess to break this tie, I guess I'm gonna have to pick, and the one I like the least, I think, will be if going with the Japanese version of Sailor Uranus, I will have to go with Tim Drake.
because you like it least.
Like for similar like what Gibbledang said, where I feel almost it's more
They just threw
like
it
they just
in there.
kind of, you can kind of feel, and like Sailor Uranus is probably the first character I saw that was gay, even though it was like their cousins technically in America, technically I should say.
Mhm.
There's also like the whole like
But-
suddenly they're gay, which God, it
We're
sounds
talking
so
about
weird.
him.
Just characters like when they're just suddenly gay.
Oh, in general.
Where it's like, oh, it just feels like it's like
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't
waiting
know.
for
Disingenuine.
Earth 2 Alan Scott to come up on this list.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, yeah. Actually,
I think all
next
versions
one,
of Alan Scott are.
I think
I
all
just
of
like-
them, or most of
I
them.
just like the story from Earth 2 Alan Scott with the train.
All right, so next one we have. Yeah, that was great. I don't want to give it too much away. Well, that was our June episode, obviously, but I don't want to, well, we won't say who won, so listeners can waited with bated breath.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Gotta keep it a secret to the very end.
Gents got. Oh yeah, get them in there. Find out who the gayest character is. The
Mhm.
gay pride
Who's the
icon.
gayest
Pride.
character?
Who's the gayest character?
Oh God, is that the bracket? Who is the gayest character? I hate.
Well,
that.
it was like pride icon, but yeah, same tomato. No,
Yikes.
but yeah, you gents have any last future clips you want to highlight from our future episodes?
Yeah, well, there is that one thing I'm looking forward to when the show we do when George R.R. Martin finally releases the
Oh.
last Game of Thrones book, and people can finally compare
Yeah,
it to the
that's crazy.
show. That's gonna be a good one. All right, and so now for our last couple questions, which are what happened in Winds of Winter, because it's too damn long to read. So the final book came out, and as we've been talking about, it's 1,400 pages, and nobody's gonna read it. So I did. You guys, we're gonna see if you guys can keep guessing and
Bravo.
keep getting these answers right of what happened. So
Yeah.
so the next part we have Daenerys Targaryen. This question: Daenerys Targaryen journeys to the forbidden cities of Valyria, and deep within the earth uncovers A, an exact copy of her who is allergic to wearing clothing. B, the Mega Dragon, 5 dragons that have been glued together.
Yes.
Ooh,
Or
okay.
C, the ghost of the first Targaryen who has now permanently been merged with a dragon.
Oh man, well it's hard for me to guess. I know I already have a 600-point lead, and I haven't even read the books or seen any of the TV
Mhm.
shows.
That might have
Same.
helped you here, honestly. That might have really
Yeah,
helped you
it all comes naturally to me. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the first one, the one with the naked stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And for my guess, I'm actually gonna go D, a giant stack of money on a trampoline with George R.R. Martin jumping on it.
I did not expect this to happen so early, but you're absolutely right, Dala. Like that, it was
Nice.
it was a giant stack of money with George R.R. Martin jumping into it and like bouncing around it and going yippee, yippee, yippee.
Ah, nice. Sick.
A lot of people were hesitant about the self-insert, but it ended up making a lot of sense.
It did.
Yeah, fair.
But
Thematically and
It was a
everything.
vision
I
of things to
imagine.
come.
exactly.
Mhm.
And then finally, for our last question, when Jaime Lannister finally arrives and meets zombie Catelyn Stark again, does she A, scold him like a grandmother, B, drown him in the river with her own hands, or C, peg him?
Doom.
Doom. No?
Damn, I doomed too late.
So, in the background of like, because they're in like a little cottage or whatever,
Mhm.
in the background, like through the window, you're gonna see J.R.R. Martin.
J.R.R.
Yeah, was it G? Is it
George.
George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Georgie boy jumping up and down on a trampoline full of money, but it's gonna be like in the background, like only, and like you're gonna like look at it and be like, is that really, like, is that actually J.R.R. Martin?
That
And
that
then
is
it's gonna cut
correct.
to a different
You're gonna
scene.
get the point. That is
Damn.
exactly what happens. I would have also accepted she pegs him because the George R. Martin trampoline and money in this instance happens in the background. with
Well,
the
that's why I
pegging
didn't even
in the
notice that.
foreground. Yeah,
She
it
pegged
pulls
him.
a
True.
lot of attention.
Of the tension.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I was still right. I'm at 602
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Or no,
I think
600,
Yes.
601.
And I got 1
to
point.
one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a great 12 a day long game. But it's
Well, I mean, it's longer than the books, bro, or shorter than the books. Still,
yeah,
I mean,
true. That's true. But it's finally come to an end. What a great time, and what a great series to finally end with just only Rickon Stark, the baby, alive, and he becomes a zombie White Walker king
Mhm.
dragon. What an absolutely great time.
Yeah, really epic.
with George R. R. Martin in a Porsche in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jumping up and down on a trampoline full of money.
Full of money-filled Porsches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Wow.
I can't wait for that episode. That's gonna be
Yeah,
so
what an
good.
amazing,
Shit.
what an amazing.
Yeah,
year we
yeah.
have for you
Sorry,
all.
just such a looking forward to all of these. You know, we had some good moments in the previous episodes, and you know, it looks like we're bound to have some more excellent moments.
So many good
you know,
ones
stay
ahead.
tuned. Oh yeah. You know, and if you want to like see these clips, you know, as they come out, where can listeners follow all of us at, gents?
Into the future, you can follow me at GymleaderNate, and I'm GymleaderNate on everything, including all future social media apps that will come out that I will
Ooh.
also still be GymleaderNate on.
Yeah, they renamed Twitter to X, and then after that, they renamed it to something else. Do you remember what was it? I forget.
Oh yeah, now it's
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So you can follow them at.
yeah, just
As
still
well.
GymleaderNate on.
Nice. What about you,
I
Gibbledang?
don't support any of that stuff, but I only got Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me at Gibbledang, there, I'll be making figures, selling figures, posting updates about No Dumb Idea.
Man, I still can't sell you on joining.
Hell no.
Okay,
That place is a hive mind mob over there.
you're not wrong.
Yeah. Not a fan that Stephen King bought it after.
After
Elon
Elon
Musk. I mean, it's a better
yeah.
name, but
It's been weird. It's
Yeah.
been weird ever since it all became weirdly encrypted into odd ciphers that no one can read. I don't know why he did
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
we're still trying to figure it out.
I mean, that's part of the fun, I guess, of it.
It's the great
But
thing about
yeah, if you want to follow me at I'm unfortunately I'm not on but you can definitely follow me on Instagram as well at Dala.art. Just watch me make some art stuff there. And then make sure you follow us at No Dumb Idea Instagram to stay updated. Follow us on your podcast app of choice, and we have a Gmail at No Dumb Idea at Gmail if you have any. If you want to send us your New Year's Eve movie recs or anything, feel free. But yeah, thanks for listening, and here's to another 25,000 episodes.
Happy New Beers.
Happy New Year's.
Ooh.
No dumb idea. No dumb idea. No dumb idea. No dumb idea. No dumb idea.
It's very true, because there's like the Scarecrow, there's Gwen Stefani who replaced Lady Gaga in the last minute, which was crazy.
The fact, that was interesting that they threw her in there. I feel like they thought they was just gonna save
Yeah.
it, but like, She did her best. She did her best. It was decent.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks that
You okay?